Hi, Keith Abraham. Thanks very much for tuning into this week's blog. I wanted to talk about getting to base camp. And you might think, base camp? What are you talking about, Keith? You know, a good friend of mine, Michael Groom, who magnificent mountain climber, climbed the top 3 mountains in the world, including Everest. In actual fact, he had 3 attempts to climb Everest without oxygen. And I remember he was sharing a story with me once, and I said, well, how do you do it? And he said, well, you know, we go from Kathmandu to base camp. Once we get to base camp, then we go up the mountain. And you go up the mountain and you set up camp 1. And camp 1, you put some gear there, and then you go back to base camp. And then you go up to camp 1, and then you go on to camp 2, and you put some gear there, and you come back to, and then you come back to base camp. And I said, why don't you just, and of course me not knowing, I said, why don't you just go all the way up, halfway up, and then keep on going from there? He said, it's about acclimatising yourself. And I said, oh wow. And when you climb Everest without oxygen, you have to acclimatise yourself so you can do that final camp and then get up to the top before it gets to as the sun rises, and then get back down the mountain before the sun sets. And so it's a bit tricky. Anyway, here's what I wanted to talk to you about. Everything we do sometimes is about conquering the mountains in our life. So Edmund Hillary had that beautiful quote, it's not the mountain we conquer but ourselves. And so here's the question I've got for you. In these crazy uncertain times that we're in at the moment, the confusion that's out there, what's your base camp? Where do you need to get to so you can then climb the mountain? And whatever that mountain might be in the future, but what does base camp look for you? I often sit down in my own business and my own life, and when everything is going on, lots of projects and lots of things happening, and me developing different products and things like that, and I then go, okay, catch your breath, stop. What does base camp look like for me? And once I get to base camp, that is a launching pad for me to go to the next level. And so I want you to think about what's your next base camp that you need to get to so that you are set and prepared to launch into whatever opportunity, goal that you want to pursue. Just something to ponder this week. Thanks very much for watching. As always, if you've got a question, send me an email, keith@keithabraham.com.au. Look forward to talking to you real soon. Bye now.